Today I choose to follow you.
Good morning. It's Friday, the 14th of April, and I got a condensed milk coffee from this morning store. If you have your Bibles, turn to Hebrews 12, verses 12 and 13. Hebreeës 12, vers 12 en 13. Fathers are called to encourage and enable and equip their sons and to be the cheerleaders on the side, actually, calling their sons to reach their full potential. Now, in order for a person to reach their full potential, they need to be physically in good health. If someone has a broken ankle, you can't expect them to run 100 meters. They can, but they won't win anything. And so with anything, if something in you is broken or not whole, then you can't be complete or reach optimum output because there's something damaged, there's something broken. Listen to, in the context of Jesus, our example, and God's discipline in our lives, how he comes alongside us to be the father figure in our lives, spiritually speaking. Therefore, strengthen the hands that are weak and the knees that are feeble, and make straight paths for your feet, so that the limb which is lame may not be put out of joint, but rather be healed. Part of the Father's work, our Heavenly Father's work, is to make us whole so that we can be holy. He calls us to be holy. He calls us to be set apart for use by him. But he realizes that we can't be used by him and we can't be holy unless we are whole in spirit, whole in our emotions, whole in our physical. And so God comes alongside and he heals us and he strengthens and he makes straight the paths. He makes it possible for us to go into this world and to live the life that he calls us to live. He does the work. You see, so often we think that he calls us to be holy and then we need to strengthen and we need to equip and we need to do all the work. But he, as a good father, not only calls us to be holy, but he makes us whole in our hearts and in our spirits and in our spiritual walk so that we can be holy. You can't expect a father to want his son to play in the first team rugby, but he doesn't buy him the togs, he doesn't buy him the scrum cap, he doesn't buy him the mouth guard, he doesn't, the son has a bad bone structure and yet he still pushes him to do that which he's not capable physically of doing. A father will equip and encourage and come alongside, and that's what our Heavenly Father does for us spiritually. So we need to relax a little bit more and allow our Heavenly Father. Sometimes he brings discipline. The context is God disciplines those whom he loves. So sometimes he brings discipline. Sometimes he straightens the path. He encourages. He strengthens. God does the work of enabling us. So as you prepare to go to church this Sunday again, why don't you go with the expectation of meeting with a God who wants you to be whole so that you can be holy. And don't put the holy before the whole. Look to God and go to him and say to him, Lord, here's where I need healing. Here's where I need strengthening. Here's where I need equipping. Here's where I need encouragement. Here's where I need you to be the God that enables me to be your child and to reach the full potential that I have as your child, to best please you, to best live out the life that you've created me to live. As ons daaroor dink, dan is dit die werk van God om ons geestelik voor te berei en ons paie gelyk te maak, sodat ons vinnig en maklik by hom kan uitkom en dat ons nie gaan sukkel nie. Die sukkel wat ons het is dalk sterk maak en karakterbou en die dissipline van God op sy tyd en op die regte tyd, op die regte manier, is 'n goeie ding. Moenie daarvan weghardloop en daarvan wegskram nie. Aanvaar dit. God is besig om ons heel te maak, sodat ons heilig voor hom kan leef. En in die wêreld sal ons dan begin bietjie anders lyk. Ons sal 'n vrede hê wat van God afkom. Ons sal 'n genade hê wat ons krag gaan gee om in elke situasie met oorwinning te leef en deur te kom. So baie seën en baie sterkte vir jou hierdie Vrydag, en ek hoop jy maak 'n punt daarvan om in die gemeenskap van gelowiges te kom, by 'n kerk uit te kom en 'n bydrae te maak en saam met die liggaam van Christus die Here se naam groot te maak oor die naweek. Mag die Here jou ryklik seën en mag jy 'n wonderlike Vrydag hê.